And start. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our ADT, yet another ADT. Didn't we have one just last week? And this is the one for August. So, ouch, 2/3 of the year is gone. But that means we're on the downhill, which means we can really start to move now. And we're going to kick off this ADT. We're going to try and get everything done within the 35 minutes that we've got. So we're going to start off with Mandy. If you can show us the plan, please.
And share my screen, please.
Set it up already. Go for it.
Good evening, everybody. Can you see my screen?
Nope, not yet.
Can you?
Nope, not yet. Nope.
I see Sean's clock is ticking.
Oh.
It's just about my clock.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's try again.
Yep. Okay. Do you want to try again just now?
Yeah, give me a minute, right?
Okay. All right. So then we'll skip on to the next one, and that would be John, who is going to teach us how to build a network. Please unmute yourself, John. Unmute. There we go.
No, I muted him. I was enjoying it.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. We're going to have a look at our business in general, and we're going back to the master plan. So it doesn't matter where you are. You know, when a fisherman has a net and is fishing, and he's got the plan how the net should look like, if for some reason it gets caught in the reef or becomes ragged, he doesn't throw the whole lot or give up. He mends it as per the specs that he first got, because that's what worked in the beginning. So some of us might have had our nets broken or just defragmented and not like the original plan. In fact, for some of us, looking at the original plan and our organization, it's quite a few poles apart. So let's go back to basics. Number one, Charlie Bolton came up with a strategy a while ago of a 6-2-2 plan. What that means, get 6 people in as soon as possible, find maybe even more, but find out those who want to build and run, work with them until you've got 2 connected to them, and then go down the ones that are showing that they want to build the business. So that's the scenario, the 6-2-2 plan. Now, if you have got 1 or you've got 2 people in it, or maybe even nothing, draw that plan out and determine with a schedule where you want to have or get your plan on the 6-2-2 chart. So if you and your spouse will be in the middle, and that is your name. Starting with the leg that you've been working with the longest, put them out. Now, some people, for various reasons, they get caught up with various distractions. Keep them there, because the clock will tick and the season will come when they're coming back again. They will all come back because they know that in the final analysis, there's no other business like the one we're looking at right now. This is going to set you free, but not only you, it's for generations to come will experience the freedom and the income coming through. So the first one is your 6. Who do you work with? Okay, the ones that you start inviting, look at people who you would like in your organization, people of your level or higher. That is the sort of key thing. I know that a lot of people put a blitz out on the social media, and they try and take a shortcut and get all 100 people in started at once. Can't do that. It's one relationship as a town. That's what Jerry Bradfield gave us a while ago. So you build a relationship, and I must admit that in recent days, I've been moving a bit too fast on building the relationship to my own peril. But I've seen the error of my ways, and I have repented, not anymore. So now it's one relationship at a time until you are comfortable with each other's presence. You've got to be teachable. And if you're not teachable, then you can't expect your downline or the people that are going to follow you to be teachable either. Because if you're looking at who you're going to work with, they will copy you. So it's not like do as I say and not do as I do. They'll be looking at you. They'll be visiting your home, checking under the covers, go to the loo, the bathroom, check what's underneath there and see if you are telling the truth. And I'm talking about the new people that you're getting to get started. So the believability is how much do you believe that you can do this business? And the 622 plan was meant for you to have a structure that will get you to 4 Ruby Director. Now, I think that 4 Ruby Director is a very nice place to be. First of all, you're on the president's team. Secondly, you enjoy lots of overseas travel and international and national travel. And you are a leader amongst leaders. So all of you are leaders in your own right. If you've been able to sponsor one, and no matter how long it's taken you, doesn't matter, then you are a leader. And if you can just repeat that one more time and one more time, it's just one more time. And you know, I listened to a podcast the other day to do with the value of one. And I think if you look at that multiplied by itself and itself, exponentially, you can grow overnight. They say this is not a quick rich scheme business, and it isn't. But with methodical and dedicated work, even 6 months from now, you can make all the difference in the world. So we're going to enjoy having a presentation now. If you have a look at how the presentation is actually featured, you can see where your holes in your net are missing and need repair. This is the time for repair. So, it's before the rains, the builders are out. If you have a look, the ants are busy getting their nests all ready for the onslaught of the rain. So now's the time to start building a life legacy business that your children and your great-grandchildren will be proud of. I've got 1.5 great-grandchildren at the moment, and we want to make them proud of what we're doing today. They'll thank you, and every one of us. But for the system, thank you very much for all of our team. We're proud of every single one, and every one of you are leaders in your own right. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Yes, as John Milton always says, it's not a get-rich-quick business. It's a get-rich-eventually business. If you keep it up, keep consistent, you'll get there. Mandy, are you able to go for it? There we
Can you
go.
see it now?
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead.
excellent. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. We are on a mission to make the world. Let me just get rid of all this nonsense on the side here. We are on a mission to make the world a healthier and happier place. And we would all like to be able to help people to get ahead in life. We all have dreams. Some of us have bigger dreams than others, but it doesn't matter. Your dreams grow as you grow. Some people would like money. Some people would like to make sure that their children or grandchildren have excellent educations. We'd like to have a house, maybe a new car, and some exotic holidays, or otherwise just enjoy having sport and fun with our family and friends. It all starts with you. You team up with NeoLife, and NeoLife is the company that provides the product, distribution, and everything. They've been around for over 60 years. They're in more than 50 countries, and they have their own scientific advisory board, which makes sure that all the products are tip-top. There are 4 ranges of products for you to use. So it's just a matter of changing your shopping things. They are all over the world. This is your GNLD science your advisory board, and they are world-class and are written up in many of the world publications. You need to do 3 daily success habits to make business work. They're very easy. You would have joined up with NeoLife, registered, got a business kit, which would provide you with products at 20% cheaper. There are the first daily success habit is use the products. So you just need to change your shopping habits and use whatever products you can from NeoLife instead of spending your money at the supermarkets. As we said, it's been around for a long time and in lots of countries. The second habit is to share the business concept. The business concept is very easy to do, but it is also easy not to do. All you do is you go out and speak to get 6 people to join you. Not everybody will join you. You will have some people that would like to become customers, and there will be others that would rather be distributors and get the 20% discount just like you're getting. Then, once they have joined and your customers, you share the products with them and teach them all about the products. And when you listen to people, you will hear that they have problems and needs that need to be sorted out with maybe a cleaning product or a shampoo or one of the nutritional products. You and your customers, you'll get 20% profit from the customers because they'll buy it at the retail price. Between you and your customers, you will make up your 100 personal PV. And the personal PV is the point system that they give each product. So by the end of the month, if you do more than 100 PV a month, it will register you on the NeoLife computer, which will enable you to pick up any extra bonuses you might earn from the group that you're busy developing. Your 6 people that you have brought in, you will teach them to do exactly the same as what you've done by using 100 or more PV a month. And in turn, you will find that if all of you do the 100 PV a month, that's 7 by 100 PV, that's 700 PV. So you will be earning roughly 700 Rand profit and bonus. It could be more. One of your connections will decide that they like what's happening with you and the money you're starting to earn, and they would like to do exactly the same thing. So you teach them how to talk to people and bring them into the business, and teach those people to also bring other people into the business. And this will start your downline. And it is important to have a downline and help that downline grow. It's all about working. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You will always have a mentor around to help you. So here we've got your person that's done the 6 people, which will make that little group 700 personal PV. So your 700 PV plus your 600 from the group that you've got going comes to 1,300 PV. That will work out to a profit and bonus of roughly 4,400 for that month, which I'm sure everybody could do with the extra bit of money. Then your other people decide that they would also like to become more profitable and they want to grow their groups. So you teach them exactly the same thing like you did with your first group, how to do their 6 people to join them so that their group will also each have 700 PV or more a month. Now we have the Eagle team. We belong to the Eagle team. It's one of the teams that have come out of the Neolife organization. And the Eagle team is an excellent support group. They supply us with material, events, support, and additional incentives like bonuses and that, which is very exciting. And whoever has invited you to watch this presentation can go into detail about all the extras that the Eagle team supplies. Now, this group is, or your new group now is 6 people doing, 6 distributors doing 700 PV, which, and your 100 PV comes to 4,300 PV, which makes you a distributor, which earns you extra money as far as your bonuses and that go. And your money will jump drastically to around about 8,000 plus for your profit and bonuses, and much more as you start building your business. Now, these are some of the ranges. You've got the home care range, which is economical, powerful. It's a green, it's non-toxic. So your children or your pets could get in, eat the bottle, drink all the stuff, and all they'll do is make bubbles. And then this just gives you a rough idea of what the usages are for the different products. You've got Handy Andy, and roughly it works out at 33.99 Rand. It's most probably a little bit more now. And Super 10 at the ratio of 1:10 would work out at roughly 17.18 Rand per litre. So you can see the savings you're making. The same applies with any of the other Sunlight liquid. You would use our LDCs, 1:5. So instead of paying nearly 40 Rand a litre, you would be paying like 35 Rand a litre. Then you have your personal care range, which are your shower gels and your conditioners and shampoos, and they are very good. The whole food nutritional products, supplements are excellent. And if you want to feel better, then this is definitely the way to go. And don't forget, your body can only use what is you derive from whole foods. Your body is not used to using chemicals and that, and it can't function on things like that. Then you have your skincare range, and this is a very exciting range. It's certified, organic, clinically tested, paraben-free, 100% vegan, no animal testing, allergy tested, and lots of people look for products that are not tested on animals. So yes, it's a very good selling point. Remember, if you do what you've always done, you will get what you've always got. But to change, you need to do today what others won't. So you can do tomorrow what others can't. Do yourself a favor. Your next step would be to talk to the person that's invited you. You need a desire, an opportunity. Take action and make a decision. We are very excited that you will be joining us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mandy. It's excellent. Yes, definitely a worthwhile investment. And I say an investment, it's not an expense. This business has changed my life, and I know many, many, many other people's lives in ways that I could never, ever have come close to imagining. So it's definitely worth looking at and taking it further. All right, Manny, if you can stop sharing your screen over there. There we go, got it.
Yeah.
Right, now it's my turn. And I've been asked to talk about knowing our products or how important it is to know our products and how do we improve our product knowledge. So first of all, we are not doctors. We are not medical specialists. We are not salesmen. We don't have to know, we're not even members of the SAB, which is the Scientific Advisory Board. We don't have to know all the little bits and pieces. You don't have to know exactly how much of each piece of produce went into carotenoids and how many fish they used to put into the omegas, and you don't have to know how much wheat they used and where it came from. We don't have to know any of that. But it is good to know, more or less, what our product range is. Now, we've got some amazing resources. One of them is an absolutely stunning product catalog. Go through that. It puts all the products out and gives you all the information that you need. What are the benefits? And this is where it becomes crucial that you use your own product. You need to be your own best customer, because when you use the product, you know what it does. I know from firsthand experience that full motion, yes, I know a little bit more about what goes into it, but you don't have to. All you need to know is that full motion takes care of your pain and discomfort if you have arthritis. At least in my case, it did. I had a creaking wrist, I had a stiff wrist, and I had a painful joint. By using full motion regularly, I took care of that. I don't have aches and pains anymore. I feel younger and fitter now in my late 50s than I did in my early 20s. What's in the product? Do you really need to know? We know that it's all made from food. We know that it's perfectly safe. We know that there are no adverse side effects. However, if you need to know more, know where to find the information. My father always taught me, you don't have to know everything, but it's a good idea to know where to find the information. And we're talking pre-Google days. So we have amazing resources available to us. Ever looked in your back office? We've got a little tab over there called resources. If you need to know a little bit more, if one of your customers needs to know a little bit more about the products, 9 times out of 10, they don't want to know exactly what's in it. They don't want to know where it grew and how it grew and what it, how much they've put in and how much they haven't put in. Who cares? That is what the Scientific Advisory Board members are there for. They need to know the science. We need to know the products work. And we need to know that if somebody comes to you and they say, I've got low energy, I'm just feeling so blown. Well, we've got this amazing product. It's called TreeNN. It's enough to turn you into an Energizer bunny. What's in it? Well, it's got a couple of whole grain oils, but try it and you'll see that it works really, really well. That's all you need to know. If they really, really want to know more, go to your website, get the fast facts, send it to them, and let them learn a little bit more. They can find all the information they need. So I know my time is short over here, but the bottom line is go through your product catalog, get an idea of what our product range looks like. If you don't want to remember everything, know the basics. Pro Vitality contains 4 different products in it. Formula 4, Treonine, carotenoid complex, omega-3. That is your basis of any any nutrition program that you need. Pro Vitality. And the Neolife Shake. You don't have to know all the bits and pieces. Know that it's got all 22 amino acids. It's 3 sources of protein. And it tastes really, really good. How do you know that? Because you use it yourself. And if you start your day with a little glass of Neolife Shake and a Pro Vitality sachet, that is all the nutrition that you need for your entire day. If you need to know more, I can send you some more information. But bottom line, use your own products, be your own best customer, because what you use, you will sell, because you're sharing the benefits that you have felt. Don't worry about the technical bits. All right. Thanks, everyone. That's my bit over there. And if you really want to know more, come join us on a Tuesday evening, and I'll take you into a little bit more in-depth stuff on the technical side. You're more than welcome to join us. And now we're going into the favorite part of everybody, and that's Debbie telling us some recognition for our last month. Debbie, please unmute yourself and let us know how well everybody did.
Well, we're just starting off a new month. Last month was a bit slow, but we know that. That's what happens in business. You can't expect a good month every month. I know we do expect it, and we would like it, but business is business, and you do have good months, and you do have maybe months that aren't quite that wonderful, but we press on regardless. And yeah, and now we've started off this month, and I can see that things are going to get better. And it's up to you. What do you want your check to be at the end of the month? What do you want your check to be at the end of the year? That is the question. And also, there's not only bonuses from Neolife, there's also incentives from Eagle Team Office. That was Mandy was mentioning with the Eagle Team. And there's a few people who are going to get their little 50 Rand. And you know, it's quite amazing. Today I went and I had a look at one of our accounts that I haven't used for donkey's years. I started it and then I decided to change to somewhere else. And I started this quite a while ago, and I'm just putting in when I was still a director. We weren't Sapphires or anything. And in fact, I think I was a distributor, and we put in 20 Rand, 50 Rand, 20 Rand, 50 Rand. When it was about 1,000 Rand, that's when I started to get serious about saving money, and we put it somewhere else. And we left that account. I actually forgot I even had it. And the other day I said to John, you know, we've got a fixed deposit with this bank, and I really think it's just standing there. I wonder if they've closed the bank, closed that fixed deposit, because I haven't put anything in and I haven't taken anything out. It's still stuck there, or they've decided that I've immigrated or whatever, and maybe there isn't an account there anymore. Anyway, we went in today, and yes, it's there. And what was about 1,000 Rand was 4,000 something. So that was a nice surprise. Pays for our Pretoria trip, which is very nice, totally unexpected. So yeah. So make sure that you know where you're going. That's a big thing, and what you want. I think we get sidetracked so easy. And yeah, we all know you can do it. So we just have to decide what we want at the end of the month and then go for it. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Debbie. Yes, and we write our own checks. I know my check was pretty good last month. It wasn't as the best that I've ever had, but certainly better than a kick in the teeth, and definitely more than, and this is what made me think, an awful lot of people who are out there slaving away 6, sometimes 7 days a week. I'm talking about cashiers and those sort of people. And my check was a lot more than what they're earning in a month. So I'm very, very grateful for that. Right, we're about out of time. So just to end off, Vic, you've got about 4 minutes. You can do a close on that.
Aren't you supposed to talk? Sorry.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to give a session?
Okay.
There, Jeannie. Good.
Teamwork, Nancy.
No. Carry on, Vic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry folks, it's 4 minutes, not a lot. Okay, does everybody remember the Rocky series of movies? If everybody saw the Rocky shows. Sylvester Stallone. He actually did a little video a while ago. I want to read you something that he said. This is it. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It can be a very mean and nasty place. And don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. So why did I choose this as a topic? And that's because life and this business and any business really can be just like that. It can be pretty rough at times. I think we've all experienced, Debbie mentioned earlier about some bad months and some good months. You can actually say some terrible months. And sometimes people drop out of the business because of it. But the point is, if you give up, as long as you keep fighting, as long as you take those knocks and you bounce back, you're still successful. So you can lose customers, you can lose downlines, you can lose a pet, you can lose family, which we have done. And we're still here a couple of years later because we decided that we took the time to grieve and we rebooted our life and we got back on track. And that's what you've got to do sometimes with this business. It's going to, you can be sure that down the line you will be disappointed. You will have disappointments with people. You'll have disappointments with your business as a whole. You'll have disappointments with a lot of things. That's coming. That's a fact. I mean, we all go through that. We've all been through that. But it's when you let that get you down and keep you down, that's when you've lost out. So the only way you can really lose out, as we know, is when you quit. So no matter what this life throws you, you can lose business, you can lose downlines, you can lose whatever, as long as you look at it and pick yourself up and move on again. Yeah, we lost a son, our eldest son, about 7 years ago. Very tough, probably the hardest I've been hit in my life. I mean, I've gone through some knocks in my life, but that one really took me out. But yet we took the time to grieve. We still have the memories and we back on our feet and we're going again. And that's the same. You can do that. Everyone can do that. So really, my challenge to you is that it's a fact of life that life will beat you up. It'll beat you around your ears. I know John's been there. I know some of his story. And I know every one of you's had some dramas in life. But it's how you react to those dramas that counts. So as long as you look at the facts, this is what I've got to do. I've got to readjust my life. I've got to grieve for a while, and I'm going to move on. So that's my challenge to you. Whatever's been keeping you back, what have you been harping on? What has been your hold on your life for the past couple of years? Get over it, because you're going to have more drama in your life. That's a promise. So get over it, learn to live with it, pick yourself up, and just move on. So that's my little bit for the night, folks. Thanks. Cheers.
Oh, well
Thanks,
done,
Vic.
Vic.
Yes. You only lose, you stay on the ground. Get up again, you can never lose.
Pardon?
You'll only lose if you stay down and you got to get up and move again. Thanks, everyone. Time is up. Thank you, Jenny, for putting the program together. Thanks for all the speakers. It was great. We will see you again in a couple of weeks' time.
Well done,